And so the more that you embrace your human sensory experience, the more that you evolve and ascend on your path. Mind blowing. The more I am in my physical body, the more I am in my body, so in it, so felt with my senses, with the earth, the more I do that, that has been one of the most fantastic tools for spiritual expansion, truly. I feel like people don't realize the divinity of why their soul chose Earth, okay? We know that there are many types of realms out there, meaning there are physical and non-physical realms. And all of our souls watching this right now chose to incarnate into a physical realm, into a 3D world, where yes, on a quantum level, things are really just energy, right? They're all just sort of happening through the projection of our mind. Yes, that's true. And you are here to have the sensory experience, to have the illusion of the Maya. That's why you came here. And even more specifically, your soul literally evolves through this experience. You're not anywhere else. You are here. You came to Earth, okay? You came to the illusion of the Maya, to the illusion of the 3D, and it's felt. You have your 5 senses, and your spiritual evolution enhances those senses and turns them into superpowers. Back up 10 seconds and listen to that again. That's why the more you are in your body, the more grounded you are, the more in touch with Gaia, with the energetic field of Earth that you are, that is your spiritual evolution. That is your curriculum on this planet. There is a reason why your sensuality is such an expander. When this experience is felt in your body, oh my God, that's it. That's the good stuff. And I think a lot of times we can try to bypass it. And we can try to just stay up in the upper realms, the higher realms, which are absolutely beautiful, absolutely real, absolutely important. But we forget that we are these energetic systems that have both lower, denser energies to play with and higher, lighter ones. Think about your main 7 chakras. Think about the human design body graph, okay? And those 3 lower chakras of your root, your sacral, and your solar plexus. These are meant to move at lower vibrations because that is where things come into form, right? Literally energy, consciousness turns into matter. And so the more that you embrace your human sensory experience, the more that you evolve and ascend on your path. Mind blowing. And I do think for me as a Capricorn, I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart. I'm also Sagittarius, which is fire, but obviously Capricorn is earth. I do think part of me, I don't know, either I'm just more in tune with that naturally, but I do feel this part of my purpose here and what I do with my work is to help people ground their soul into this realm because you're here for a reason. It's just as simple as that. You came here on time, on purpose, at the right place so that you could experience a physical world. And there's divinity in that. Why? Because there's divinity in everything. This whole thing is spiritual. All of it, right? The 2 sides of the coin, the dark, the light, the shadow, it's all part of this one divine experience. And if we reject the physical, if we reject the sensory experience, we're rejecting the whole frickin' shebang. We're rejecting it and we're losing the wisdom that is here for us in this realm in that way. Okay, I'm gonna move because I'm realizing the pool is making noise behind me and I wanna make sure that this is sounding good for you guys. Also, I'm so curious as I look back at that footage if there's gonna be a hummingbird because there's been so many hummingbirds on this feeder right here. It's been really, really beautiful. Okay. Oh, my Dougie, she's in the shade because it's so hot. Okay, let's post up by a tree over here. You're along for the ride. Oh, hi girl. Hello baby. Oh, my little sweetie. Her name's Zara. She's the best. Like, we have dogs in this realm, okay? How freaking cool is that we are meant to be so deep in this experience and we're meant to touch, taste, feel it all. So it's a physical realm. It's a physical realm. And what I want to invite you to do, especially if you're seeing this video when it comes out in May, or if you're seeing this is going to be a message that transcends all, space and time. But if you are seeing this in a season of an earth sign like Taurus, like Capricorn or Virgo, really take in that these are the times when we ground into the physical world, and that is actually part of our evolution. Like, I think sometimes we feel like we just want to get out of this physical realm, which, yeah, sure, eventually you're going to transcend it and turn back into energy where you came from. But you're here now. You're here now on physical earth, and it's time for you to embrace it. It's time for you to use the earth for her wisdom. You know what the earth does? She regulates us. There is a reason why there's a whole documentary on earthing and how when you just spend more time barefoot on grass, at the beach, wherever it is, even if there's snow on the ground, if you touch that earth, you are co-regulated, it heals you. We are one with this planet. We are literally an extension of her. And that's why when you come back into contact with her, with the feminine, right, with the beauty of the form and the safety that she gives us, you expand spiritually. And I want to share about my personal journey here, because one of the best things that you can do to really heal, especially your root and sacral chakras, if those have been out of alignment, is dance and being in the body in a very sensory way without worrying about how it looks or the aesthetics of it, and just thinking about how it feels. And when we are feeling our feet on the ground and we're moving our hips, right? The hips, especially for the sacral chakra, are so freaking important. And you are feeling the depth of that experience and you're letting your sensuality drive, that's healing. And for me, that has been freaking massive. I have actually had quantum leaps in my life that when I chose to be more myself and to, for example, quit my job and leap into entrepreneurship and leap into living my spiritual purpose, and then I paired that with always checking in with my body, there is always a like one-to-one relationship, I don't know if that's the correct term to use, between how in my body I am and how much I am essentially like manifesting or expanding, or how well in general I feel about life. And you are here to experience the spiritual nature of the physical realm and to expand Earth's energy field through your presence with these physical sensations. Again, I know that they are an illusion, right? And that this world is actually energy, but there is a realness to what you sense. Even if it's zoomed in, just a bunch of energy and particles, you are still feeling it. And that's what makes it quote unquote real. The whole illusion is that this is all projected from the mind, but there are specific things we are experiencing through that projection. And that is what is your experience. Yes, it's all consciousness, it's all energy. And you are in a realm and in a simulation, if you want, that is meant to feel it and experience it as if it is like this with hard matter. When you master that, when you become a master of that 3D realm with a spiritual lens, that is ascension. And I will say, I feel like part of my purpose on this planet and this incarnation is to really help people with that, because in my human design and my gene keys, my gifts have to do with ascension and have to do with marrying the spiritual and the material worlds. I even am with a partner who has a different human design than me, different gene keys, but he is also very much about marrying the physical and the spiritual world. And it's beautiful because we realize the divinity of why we are here on earth at this time. And I'm just understanding and really enjoying sharing more and more and more, and then fusing that into my work in the way that I coach and initiate and do podcasts and all the beautiful things that I get to do. I'm just understanding and seeing more and more the divinity of it all, and therefore then how to lean into it and how to expand your soul and honor your soul's purpose by leaning into it. So if you're watching this video in May or in an earth season or in a time where you just feel like you need grounding, approach your life through this very sensory experience. And I want to plug right here that in my podcast brand, we have a membership that I'll put details of in the description. And every month we do an energy reading. And so if it's May for you, I mean, anytime you want to join this membership, it's going to be amazing. But there's a monthly energy reading every single month. And the May one goes in on all these themes and explains them even more, and it's channeled, so it's going to be perfect for you. If you choose to listen to it, you feel called to it, then it's meant for you. Make this a sensory experience. Make this felt. That is the key to manifestation in this realm, in this time, is to use the Earth's energy field to expand and infuse divinity into it. I mean, it's really, you can't even infuse it, it's already there. So it's just observing it as already there and leaning into it in that way. That's the magic of this. You were born here in this physical freaking realm to feel it, to be in it. And when I'm in my body, that is when I receive the most magical spiritual downloads. Like, it's just, it can't be overemphasized. Something as a woman that I've really embraced is when I wear clothes, like this outfit I'm wearing feels so authentic to me and it makes me feel so comfortable and in my body. That is when my soul comes alive. So use these tools of clothing, of jewelry, of food, right? Of intimacy, both platonic and romantic, to bring you into this physical realm. And I promise you, you will ascend more than just if you focused on only one aspect of it. And it goes both ways. For people that are just a materialist, they are missing the wisdom of the higher chakras. And for people who are only up here, they're missing the wisdom of the lower chakras. The goal is for you to be fully integrated and for all of your centers to be spinning in the right direction, to be flowing in and out, to be perceiving energy, giving energy out. That is what you're here to do. That's why you're a human being. If you want to integrate this work and work with someone, I offer coaching and I use the modalities of human design, gene keys, subconscious healing, creativity, and much more to help you tap into your own genius and to fully integrate your soul's purpose and why you came here. So make sure you check the description. I'm gonna plug the Omi's Oasis, which is where you can get those energy readings. That Oasis is a fantastic place to start. It's very affordable. It's $14.99 a month, and you can try it for 2 weeks free. And I will also put the application if you would like to work with me. Thank you so much for watching this. Make sure you like this video, share it with someone. Let me know in the comments if you found it helpful. I love you. Thank you for being here, and I will talk to you soon.